Yeah, I mean, we always chit
Yeah.
chat for a while anyway, so there's plenty of time to get set up.
Yeah.
And I have my digital copy pulled up. I don't, in case there's anyone that doesn't have a copy themselves. That way, if anybody wants to join, we all have a way of watching.
Hmm.
Uh, sorry, allergies.
Oh, you're good. No worries.
I know it's not the most attractive sound.
Yeah, we all sneeze. We all burp. We all
Yeah,
fart.
I like how you couldn't say that with a straight face.
I still farting's hilarious. It's great.
I think it's funnier when a pet does it. It's not as funny when a person does it, unless they're laughing and it just happens.
Right.
Hello.
Hello,
Sorry, I had to step out
Oh,
for a second.
you're good.
you're good. We're talking about farts right now.
What brought to that conversation?
I came up because I should get a tissue. I know I'm going to annoy people. My nose is a bit runny. And then Trenchy was like, "Oh, we all cough, sneeze, and fart." And then I think I brought up that pet farts are funnier than people farts.
Well, yeah, when an animal does it, you laugh, but when a human does it, you're like, oh, get away
Yeah,
from me.
it's this weird double standard which makes no sense. Slipknot fan says hi, hello, howdy.
Hello,
Hello.
not.
But yeah, I don't. I do. I see it as this weird double standard. Like it's not a men women thing. It's a people animal thing.
Yeah.
Like
And for the
when a
audience,
pet does it, it's still ill, but it's funny.
yeah, Halloween 2. I'm even ready with a mask. Decent that? I have the Halloween 2 mask.
Yeah, Halloween 2. I think Kara voted Halloween 2 last time.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, and I have a
So the new
digital
land is
copy pulled up if anybody needs to do the screen share. I usually try to go with movies that are available if somebody doesn't own a copy or can't find a copy.
Hmm.
this mask is hard to breathe in, so I'm not going to wear it at full screen audience. Only for a little while. I'll appear every now and again on camera to show it off because we're
Yes,
watching Halloween 2.
I've seen that Dr. Pepper picture. That's so classic. And then did you see the one where he updated it, where he's older now and he recreated that image? I don't remember the name of the guy that played Michael originally. And
Oh,
Slipknot says great mask.
Trenchy, what is
yeah.
your mask of Michael Myers?
I don't know. Like all the masks seem kind of similar besides the bad ones. I don't know if I have a favorite mask. I'm weird
Yeah,
with the masks. Because everybody's like, oh, I like this mask from Friday the 13th Part 6, or I like this one from Halloween, I don't know, 7 or something. And it's like, I don't know. They're cool, I guess.
yeah, there
The
you go. It
Halloween,
was Nick Castle. He recreated the photo. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
oh, I thought Nick Castle was Part 2. Okay, so Nick
Well,
Castle
we
is
are.
the original shape.
I believe so. I'm not too sure. I'd have to Google it.
Dick Dick Warlock is Halloween 2 Michael
Oh, yeah.
Myers.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I always confuse them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that good with masks. I know like there are masks enthusiasts in the community. They can look at a mask and they say, "Oh, that's this movie. That's this year. So and so wore it." I'm like, I'm not that good.
I mean, the
I know
Halloween
the
3
difference.
masks are pretty dope.
We had somebody in the community a few years back. He was really into masks also, and he had his stuff down.
I don't know
I don't
everyone
remember
who
his name.
wore them. I just know the movie they're from. Because,
Yeah.
like, even
Oh,
though the
okay.
Halloween. Oh,
No, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
I was saying, I know that the Halloween 2 mask is the original mask, but here's the thing with that is it still does look different. Even on my mask, they designed it where it has the more flesh tone from where the paint went away, and it has the hole in the neck. You know, so there are
Yeah.
differences between masks
Yeah,
with
I
each.
know they are. It's just I don't have an eye for it. Same thing with Nightmare on Elm Street. The scars are always different.
Yeah, it's only really noticeable when you get to the like bad mask, which are like Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6, H2O. Although
Oh,
Halloween 4 has the worst offender because Michael turns pink for a second with blonde hair. He literally goes Super Saiyan.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
remember that. That's the one with Jamie, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I won't get into Halloween 4. Trenchy knows all about how I feel about Halloween 4.
Yeah, Slipknot says the Michael Myers actor is always changing. Oh, yes, Kane Hodder. That's what I was thinking. Kane Hodder is usually the one who's the usual for Jason, but yeah, that one changes as well. I think Kane Hodder has played Jason a couple of times.
Yeah.
He's I think he's the only person to do it where he's played him. But that was towards the end. Like people do say like, "Oh, he's Jason," but he wasn't really the Jason that everyone thinks of. He's more of the brute Jason of part 7, part 8, and part 9,
Yeah,
which,
like smashing the girl against the tree in the sleeping bag, Jason.
yeah, he ain't the part 3, he ain't the part 4, part 5, part 6. Part 6
No,
is my favorite.
and I think you can see the difference in the body type too. Jason, all of a sudden, he's bigger and he's built versus he's kind of scrawny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
Slipknot says Kane Hodder played Jason 4 times, so I think we have a Halloween expert in the chat today. And then Nightmare Files says, "Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Howdy,
hello.
howdy."
Halloween 2 is bringing the people in. Yay!
Cool.
We're all here for the guy named Dick.
Whoa.
Dick Warlock.
You're gonna have to watch that mouth out. Let me see. Slipknot says, "I love part 6. It was Friday the 13th, first Friday the 13th movie I ever saw." I can't remember which Friday the 13th I saw. I know it starts where there's lightning and it looks kind of like there's a carriage going down a flight of stairs. Is that Jason Lives? Where the lightning brings him back to life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part 6.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so then same for me. I've seen that one first also.
Uh,
Friday the 13th is my favorite, along with 2009.
The
Is
two is
that
good.
first,
the? Yeah,
the
I'm sorry.
first. Oh, I was saying the first one I ever saw was Freddy versus Jason. That was literally, uh, I want to say, like, I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure that was my first, like, horror slash slasher movie. Was Freddy
Hmm.
versus Jason. That was the first one I ever watched.
Yeah,
I know it's not the usual, everyone's like, "Oh, Freddy versus Jason. Why you start there?" I just
yeah.
did. I just happened to see it.
Let me
I
see.
saw it on
Travis
TV.
DeLuca. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, that was my first two. I saw it on TV, and then my official entry into Friday the 13th was part 2.
Hmm.
I watched Freddy versus Jason, then I went back and watched, the originals from order to see what
Right.
Jason was all about. Because that's what got me into Jason was Freddy versus Jason. I liked him.
I went to the theater for Freddy. I was excited because in my mind, it's like this is the first time in a long time I get to see Freddy on the big screen.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Travis DeLuca is asking, "Are you showing the movie, or do we have to watch them watch on our end. So you can either watch on your end, or what I do is I open up a separate chat and we can all watch and sync if you don't have a copy of the movie. But since YouTube is a thing, we can't play it here. But we do have a separate stream option. If you don't have a copy, you can meet us over there and we'll have 2 streams going. One's a private one, one's a public one. And you can still watch it over there.
Or you can do like me and Trench here doing, where we're just, we have the movie ready forever whenever we start, we'll press play.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I say I like to have the digital option available for people that don't have a copy.
Yeah, it's a good way for people to watch it, so everyone can experience the movie.
Yeah, that way everyone can join if they want to. Let's see, Slipknot. Yeah, lightning brings Jason to life in part 6. I think it was an homage to Frankenstein.
Yep, that's why there's even I think it's a shop or something in the movie that is named after the guy who played Frankenstein. Can't remember the name.
Oh, Karloff.
I was about to say it wasn't Karloff, and then okay, I guess it was.
It was. Yeah. I think it was Karloff's Hardware Store is what it was named in the movie.
Well, you even got Alice Cooper song "Teenage Frankenstein" playing in the band too, or whatever it was, the RV.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I have that one in my Halloween playlist. So, because I do a Halloween playlist every year, so I'll have
nice
Halloween music running on my Twitter. I'll have it running from the 30th at midnight. Well, starting today at midnight up until Day of the Dead. So.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can always stop in and check out whatever. I mean, you have to click on the video, of course, but if you want to follow the playlist. And then Slipknot. Oh, I think I read that one already. Let's see. Nightmare Files, Friday the 13th, Part 2 and 9 were way better than the rest to me. I feel all the others were quickly made and only ways for them to just. Yeah. I didn't like the second one with Jamie in it. The adoptive sister was okay, but it was the best friend. I didn't like her for some reason. Like, I have nothing against the actress. I didn't like the character.
Oh, you're talking about... Wait, what movie are you talking about?
Oh, I switched back to Halloween, sorry.
Oh, Halloween 5 with Tina?
I think so, yeah.
I like Tina. I wish that Rachel got her death, because I think they screwed Rachel in that movie. But I didn't mind the Tina character. The Tina character's fun. But I get it. She's over the top. Mm-hmm. She's very over the top.
And then what was that scene where when Michael Myers is walking right up to them in the front yard right at the party, and they're like, ooh, and they just don't believe it. Yeah. Goofy people. Well, you know what they say, play stupid games, win prizes.
Yeah.
Let me see, Slipknot. I saw Freddy versus Jason 3 times in the theater. Wow. You must have really liked that one.
Halloween 4 is like garbage.
I'm trying to remember which one that one is. I'm better with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and Halloween 6. Throw them in the fucking garbage man, because that's where they belong.
I agree with Halloween 6. Jamie. I'll agree with Halloween 6, but I do like 5 and 4.
Jamie and Loomis are the only redeemable characters in those movies.
Rachel in part 4. Rachel's awesome.
She just gets murdered. She doesn't matter.
No, she gets murdered in part 5, not in part 4.
Yeah,
part 4,
yeah. That's my point. Is she gets murdered in part 5, so her events in part 4 don't matter.
Yeah, but they murdered Laurie in Resurrection, so does she not matter?
That's not the same thing, because Laurie was the main character of H2O, and Resurrection's not canon.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know they totally rewrote it, but I'm like, whatever.
You want to know my preferred timeline? You want to know it?
Sure.
Yeah, I
Halloween
saw a
1.
breakdown online. Which one did you go with?
Oh, I don't go with any other ones that are on those lists. I go Halloween 1, Halloween 2. That's it. And then I watch Halloween 3 on its own.
See, I don't consider three part of it. I skip over three because it's a standalone as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I watch it by itself. I
Hmm.
don't watch it. But that's my preferred timeline is Michael Myers dies in the fire along with Dr. Loomis. That's the end
That's
of
fine.
Halloween for me. I don't care about this Cult of Thorn stuff or, Rob Zombie's timeline or, you know, I was actually fine with the Halloween 2018 timeline. It wasn't as bad as the other
See,
timelines.
I like the first Rob Zombie. I know a lot of people hate on it, but I like that he developed
Hmm.
the Michael Myers character more, so you get more of where he's coming from. And then, did you guys catch that reference to the burning in the asylum, where Danny Trejo's the only guy that talks to him, and he's the only guy that's nice to him?
Oh, wait, that's a burning reference?
Yeah, it's a reference to the burning. Like it's a very similar scene.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't realize that.
Well, you have to
I,
remember Rob Zombie is a film buff. Like at the end of
Yeah.
Devil's Rejects, you know where the camera pans out and it goes down the road and then it goes up into the sky. That's the ending of The Shining. He recreated that.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't. I feel like Michael Myers didn't need an abusive home to explain. I didn't need any of that.
Oh, he didn't. But I still have fun with it, but he did not at all.
And I
It it's
and
a
to be honest,
2000s thing.
I hate Rob Zombie characters. I hate almost every character he comes up with because they are all the fucking same. They all, curse to a banner. They're all hillbillies and whatever. Just let him make a
No,
Texas
they're
Chainsaw movie.
hellbillies.
I don't care.
I've been
It's a
waiting for him
different
to do a
genre.
Texas Chainsaw.
They literally, why give him Halloween? He didn't want Halloween. He obviously wants Texas Chainsaw. Let him make that. He'll be
He
better at
likes
it.
Texas Chainsaw 2. That's his favorite movie.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah! Let him do
let him
it.
make, let him make something like that. Don't give him Halloween.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
thought he voluntarily chose to do Halloween.
Well, what happened was is he was like, I respect Halloween too much because I'm a big fan. I won't remake it. And then a few years later, he remade it.
He was probably under contract to do X amount of movies for the studio. It happens.
Probably not. Probably they were just like this. Hey, if you do the Halloween remake, you could have a chance of doing Leatherface. And then he's like, good golly, I'll do it right away. And I get a paycheck, sign right away. It's the same thing with
Yeah.
Halloween 2. With his
Yeah, you
Halloween
get
2.
deals like that sometimes. You do this movie for me, and then we'll pay you X amount to do this other thing that you really want to do.
But he never
That's
got to do
how
it.
that's how Robert Rodriguez wound up doing The Faculty. Like that's technically not one of his movies. He didn't write the script, nothing. He just directed it because he was under contract, but it's not at all one of his
Yeah,
films.
that was Kevin Williamson, right? That wrote that, the Scream dude.
I'd have to double check. I'm not too sure.
I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, and then Slipknot was saying earlier, yeah, Teenage Frankenstein and Man Behind the Mask.
Oh yeah, can't forget Man Behind the Mask.
Let's see. Halloween 2 was never supposed to be made. I know, I
Yep.
didn't know that. I know they expanded the first Halloween because for a TV runtime it was too short.
Well, what happened was is all these movies were coming out, and then it's like Terror Train came out, and they're like, oh shit, that's Halloween on a train. So they're
Sort
like,
of, yeah.
we need to make a new one.
And of course, Horror Channel, sorry, aka Goosebumps Boy is saying, how's everybody? Hello,
Hello.
doing all right.
Yeah.
Video taste is amazing grace. I need butter on my popcorn.
Well, it's kind of funny because see, Rob Zombie didn't want to make his Halloween 2, and John Carpenter didn't really want to make this Halloween 2. But obviously, one Halloween 2 is better than the other Halloween 2.
Oh, yes, of course.
See,
I agree.
I consider 2 an extension of the first one. I don't have anything against it. To me, the trippy thing is every time I watch Halloween 2, I always notice a different scene that I didn't notice the last time I watched it.
Maybe you'll notice something like that this time.
Yeah, it's like that movie has this weird Mandela thing with me. Okay, and Horror Channel. I love the Halloween movies. My favorites are 4 and 5.
Nice.
See, I like 5. I don't remember 4.
Boo, 5. Boo, 4.
I should have pulled up my filmography. I'm bad on the timeline.
Yeah, 5 is very silly. I like it, but it's silly as fuck.
Extra booze to 4. Which one has those stupid cops? The ones that have the theme song?
That's 5.
Oh, okay, I would have said 6. Yeah, there's no harm in that at all. The original Halloween should have remained on its own. Halloween 2 never should have come because of the original has Michael Myers just as killing to kill. He's almost supernatural.
Yeah, I get that, because then they could have made Halloween 3 afterwards as Halloween 2, and I think there would have still been people mad, but I think it would have been more accepted, because at that point by Halloween 2, Michael Myers was cemented as a horror icon by Halloween 2, so when they went to make Halloween 3, it pissed people off. But maybe if they just went from 1 to 2, they would have been like, okay, so this is like something interesting. This is like, maybe they would have been more accepting, I believe.
I want to say Halloween 3 was one of the first Halloween movies I saw, but yeah, the masks stick with me, but because I think I remember the original idea was for there to be a different theme with every Halloween movie, but since the first 2 were an extension of, it threw everybody off, and then when the third one happened, everyone was confused, like, what's the deal with this? What's going on here?
Yeah, and I like a lot of the franchise. Like, I really like Halloween 4. I like Halloween 2. You know, I like Halloween 3 and stuff. But, like, yeah, if they just went from 1 to 3, you know, I would have been okay with that. Then we would have had, who knows what they would have done with the other movies.
Yeah, they should have just done that, and then people wouldn't have been confused.
Yeah, I would have liked that. But Halloween 2 is my favorite. Halloween 2 is my favorite.
Yeah, I like it, and it's funny because for this one, a lot of people don't know that Jamie Lee Curtis is wearing a wig. She had already cut her hair after the first Halloween.
Yeah. But she rocks that short hair. She rocks it long and short.
No, she looks good with short hair. That's her trademark.
Now, I know it's blasphemy to say, but yeah, I like Halloween 2 better than Halloween 1.
That's not blasphemy. I think there's a few people like that. Like,
I mean, I don't think the story is any more developed. There's just more places to go and run to, and the other, I think the first one, it's mostly you're in the dark and you only go between 2 or 3 houses, and that's all you see after the school scene and walking to the school.
Halloween 2 is a perfect continuation. Like, it's literally, you can't get more perfect than Halloween 2. It's literally like directly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it feels less like a sequel and more just a continuation of what happened that night.
Yeah, that's why I say I consider them kind of part 1, part 2. It's an extension of, so essentially they're all the first film.
Yeah.
I love White Zombie. Yeah, I like that band. I like the early stuff. When Zombie went solo, it was very different, though. A lot of ears perked up for that one.
We are not watching the TV edit. We're watching the original.
Hey, Gareth.
Was there a TV edit for Halloween 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
an alternate ending where you find out, oh, that boy that's been hitting on her the whole movie is alive.
Yes, I remember that.
And there's more because with the TV edit, there was more scenes with the hospital staff,
Hmm.
like that.
See, I
Yeah.
didn't know there was a TV edit, so then I don't know which version I've seen. I imagine we're watching the original. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of like the Christopher Reeve Superman. There's like these really long TV edits of them, and it's like, it's really random.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
why
watch
some
only
people.
so many Superman movies, and then after a while, I'm like, I'm tired, Christopher Reeves. I need a break.
That's fair.
That's actually probably why you keep saying like, oh, every time I watch this, I keep seeing new scenes. Is because you watch
No,
the TV edit, and now
see,
you're watching the original.
to me, a good franchise is if I sit down to watch the first one and I actually make a marathon, whether it takes all night or all week to get through them, and I don't get tired of them. To me, that's a good franchise. If I'm watching a franchise and it's like, I'm tired of you, go away, I'm gonna watch something else. I'm like, to me, I consider it not that good. That's the way I gauge things.
Well, I can 100% say this: Halloween is not a good franchise. It has good films, but it is not a good franchise. It has way more bad films than it does good films.
Well, I mean, you could say the same thing about Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, the Nightmare 6, Freddy's Dead, that was goofy. We didn't need
There's
that.
only
I like Freddy's Dead.
well
I mean,
for
it's
good.
fun, but that was the beginning of Silly Freddy. Well, no, Silly Freddy was like, I think, the Dream Master trilogy, where he starts becoming a little more silly.
Actually, I think it's kind of tied because the first one is good, at least in my opinion. The second one's good. The third one's good. I think even part 4 it's like
Hmm.
top of the roll. And it's part 5 and parts. Is there a part 6? Because I thought there was only like 5.
To which one?
I thought Freddy's Dead was part 5. Not. I didn't
No,
know there was.
Freddy's Dead is 6. Part 5 was, I want to say, the Dream Master, or was it the Dream Child? I think it's the Dream Child. It's Dream Warriors, Dream Master, Dream Child. And that's
Yeah.
4, 5, 3, 4, 5.
Because I have a 4-pack of the first 4 films. I have that. I don't own 5 or 6. I don't know on any of those. So I own the good films. I would say for most watchable, I would say Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th
Yeah.
has it where you can watch it, you know.
No, I've never gotten through all the Friday the 13th. I think the Tommy Jarvis trilogy is where I left off.
That's
I
fair.
would say I would have said Chucky or actually I would say Ghostface, aka Scream. No, Scream.
Yeah, I
The
like
Scream movie.
Scream. I mean, I
But
can even deal with the third Scream, which isn't that great.
Yeah, I don't like the third Scream. It's got parts I hate about it, but it's watchable for me.
Hmm. The one I hate from the Chucky franchise is Seed of Chucky. See, I could totally skip over it, but if you
I
skip
like
it, you miss part of the storyline. But then you get the reboot with Cult of Chucky and all this other stuff.
I
I
would
like
have said
Seed better than the original.
Chucky, but the thing is, now he has more bad stuff than he has good. Because
Yeah,
you know
I don't.
he
Was Cult of Chucky the one with Brad Dourif's daughter in it? She plays the wheelchair girl.
Yeah, Curse and Cult.
I cannot remember that girl's name. I just know she's
Fiona,
adorable.
see
Fiona Dorff.
Fiona. Yes.
Yeah.
it
She was
used to
also on the
be
TV show, wasn't she?
yeah
Yeah.
she's in the TV show. But here's the thing: before the new era of Chucky started, it was there was more good stuff in the franchise than there was bad, because you had Child's Play 1, you had Child's Play 2, and you had Child's Play 3, which was okay. Then you had Bride of Chucky, which Jennifer Tilly carried that whole film. And
I
then you
love
had
that one.
Seed, which is just
Eh.
bad. Like, yeah, it has representation, but just having representation in your film doesn't make it a good film.
I mean, the fact that John Waters has a cameo, that does not help that poor movie.
I love it. It's off the rails and it's crazy. It's great. They killed Britney Spears.
Oh, I don't remember that.
But I actually like that. I actually like in the TV show now they're bringing back Glenn and Glenda, but I've only seen a little bit of them. We haven't got to see them fully, like what they're all about. But we have seen them, and I like the new stuff they're doing with them. They seem good so far. I didn't like, because I was fine with Glenn/Glenda. I just didn't like the part where, his eye would twitch and he would pee himself.
Well, that's a tick. But the thing I find interesting about Glenn and Glenda is, where's this English accent come from? Like, you're doing Stuart from the Family Guy.
Never explained. And also, they don't, in the new show, they don't even have their English accents. Like both of them, both Glenn and Glenda do not have the English accent. They don't have it.
Let's see, the ending of the original Halloween, when she was asked, what's the boogeyman? And he said, matter of fact, what? That was the scenery kept switching. The background was that was really good. And then the second one picks up right from there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And that was Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, but
he's the one that came up with Carpenter, and he's like, I could either play it like, oh my god, he's dead, or I knew this would happen. And Carpenter, like, let's try it both ways. And then in the end, he chose, of course, I knew this would happen. Because that's the way it always had to be played. And Pleasance knew that, but he needed Carpenter to make the choice because Carpenter was the director.
See, I love that he played it straight, because it makes it more eerie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
See, in England, they've never seen the TV edits. I didn't know it was limited to certain regions.
Loomis is the best part about, even like the later sequels, he's good. Like, that shows that he was able to be. He was able to be good. Man, you're wrong, but
Well, that's like the argument between Star Trek and what's the other one, Star Wars. That's just our version of the argument.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I enjoy, like, there's only one Friday the 13th film I don't like, so it's my favorite of the horror franchises. But I could see why someone would not be into it, for sure.
Okay, but here's my reason for like Scream would have the title of most watchable, because it doesn't really have that many. Like, I would say Part 3 is okay. I don't think Scream even has a bad film yet, which it would be it. But here's my thing with Scream: watching that as a marathon, to be honest, it kind of gets old.
I did like that one of the original characters got killed off, but then again, he'd been there since the beginning, and so for me, he was, part of the iconicism of the franchise.
I still have to see Part 5. I hear I've heard mixed things. Some people love it better than the original. Some people hate it and think it's worse than Part 3. So it's like.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the new one. I haven't seen that, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, I can't say anything either.
I saw the new one. It's like, you take your millennial woke BS and shove it up your back end.
But here's my thing with the ones I have seen, because I've seen all of them through 4. So far, the third one is the only one that I really was like, eh. But besides that, it's a pretty good franchise. I haven't seen 5, so we'll see if that changes. But yeah, to be honest, watching the Scream franchise in a marathon is not good in my opinion because it's kind of all the same. You don't really get
Well,
differences.
Well, see,
it's
that's what
kind
I
of like,
gauge how
oh,
good a franchise is. Like, can you sit and watch it from start to finish without taking breaks, or can you watch it all the way through and enjoy every film?
yeah, I would say Friday the 13th kind of like that, but it's different because it gives you a little bit of variety in there to mix it up. Scream kind of does that, but not with like every
You
one.
get to see you. My thing with Friday the 13th is throughout it's. I know people would be like, oh well, the first Friday the 13th, like the beginning films are all the same, and yeah. But here's the thing: we get to see Jason evolve into what he
Oh yeah,
becomes. We get to
oh
see
yeah.
the evolution as you go on. The
Yeah,
further you go along in the franchise, you get to see Jason become this unstoppable beast.
I was laughing because the Jason X Horrible, I almost read that as Jason Sucks.
Oh, Jason X is great.
I wasn't too impressed by it.
That's
You know
fair.
what? The films aren't really good, but you know what marathon you could have fun with on St. Patrick's Day? The Leprechaun franchise.
Oh,
I
Leprechaun
tried
has a
that.
lot of
I
dope
tried that. I
films.
can't do that. I got tired. By 3, I was ready to tap out.
I mean, 2 is kind of boring, but I like 1. I like 3. I like
3 is the
4.
best. 3 is the best
Oh,
for
The
3
one
me.
where
is
they
the
go to
favorite in
space
my
is silly.
opinion.
Leprechaun in Vegas isn't that bad, and it has that chick. I can't remember
Yeah.
her name from
There's literally
from Chainsaw
there's
2. Sorry.
there's literally a kill where the lady's butt and lips blow up.
That's the one I was just
Oh,
talking about. That's that lady from Texas Chainsaw 2. She played the jockey.
yeah. It's the Kim Kardashian kill. The
Man,
Kardashian kill. Uh, yeah, no, that's my favorite one, and I think the second one is the one that's my second favorite is the last one they did, Leprechaun Returns.
I haven't seen
That
that.
was
That's
the
the reboot, though.
it's actually a sequel to the first one, a direct sequel.
Okay, so
I
they
don't
did
like
they
every
did retcon with that one.
no, the remake was the one before Leprechaun Origins with
Because
Hornswoggle playing
yes, I
a
was about to say
monster.
I've never seen that one.
Marty
Yeah.
actually said that is more accurate to what a leprechaun is. Which
Oh
I'm
yeah, apparently.
I'm like Marty, if you're watching this like after or you're here now, I'm sorry, but the original one's better. I know that's more accurate to your guys' lore, but I just rather watch you know, the leprechaun, the goofy leprechaun who literally does a Kardashian kill rather than watching some monster thing
Oh,
that
oh, come
looks
on. That's
has.
almost like your big booty cheek clapping Mistress Hulk.
Hey, it's not as powerful though because She-Hulk's booty claps are gonna save the MCU. See, Trenchy, you agree, right?
I don't know, maybe.
He's like, leave me out of this, ladies.
I don't know. I
I want
mean,
nothing to do with it.
it's better than the Thanos stuff.
Hey, Thanos could have defeated the entire Avengers with the slap of his booty cheeks.
Yeah,
He
that
just
was
decided not to.
terrifying. That was
That was pretty cool.
terrifying.
See, that
Maybe
was a
next
good way to
time.
end that. Let me see. Nightmare on Elm
Maybe
Street 1 through 4, easy to watch because the first 3 Freddy's are so dark.
next
I
time
like
I should make my
Nightmare. Is
profile
it
pic
Nightmare
big.
3 with the one with the junkyard and the dog that pays
Oh,
gasoline?
that was 4.
That was 4.
Maybe next time I should make my profile pic big booty Thanos just for Trenchy.
Oh no.
Let's see. The main reason they made Jason X was to make people aware of the name Jason so people would know who Freddy was going to fight. Makes sense. They're reintroducing a younger audience to characters. I think there was a big gap in between.
Yeah, they made it so that Jason would stay in the mainstream eye for a little bit. Even
Mhm.
though that whole theory became undone because look how long it's been since we've had a Friday the 13th movie, and Jason is still, and we're talking about Jason right now.
Yeah, that's why it's not titled Part 10, but X is 10 anyway, so I just took it that way. I just thought they were being clever. Friday 13th, 2009 is so underrated. And it was filmed in Texas. I like that about it. It even has the Jared Padalecki, I think, the dude from
Yeah,
Supernatural. Other than that, I really don't give it a pass.
I
It,
I like
the
it.
J
I,
the Jason is awesome. The characters are there.
I don't mind the characters. They're there to do what they're supposed to do, you know. And
They're
I
there
like
to die.
Danielle Panabaker. She was a good character. Her and Sam, they were pretty good.
Oh, the dog that peed gasoline. That's awesome. Speaking hieroglyphics over here.
Speaking of Freddy, 1 second.
No, not 1 second. If you're gonna talk Freddy, you gotta be ready.
I'm really talking, Ruby.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Seems like I got Freddy too.
But see, to
Oh,
me,
I'm
the Freddy versus Jason is funny because if I remember correctly, they had been talking about it since 94, 95, and the movie didn't happen until, what was it, 2002, 2003?
I even
I
got
think so.
Jason. I got Jason, Michael, and Freddy. I also got Devil Face, and I got the bald head to go with Jason. I got the bald head thing you put on. I ain't putting that on right now. But I got all of them. I even got the heart of Dumbella from Chucky. So I got a piece from them all. Oh shit! Everything's falling. Ah, Tracy, help! Okay. Go back down. Okay, so I'm actually. No, this mask is for my Halloween costume.
Ah,
Which I'll try to take some photos and I'll post those on Twitter or Instagram or wherever. Photos in. That way everyone can see it.
you're like, whatevs, I'll do it if I feel cute.
Cute. The coon. The coon. Frenchie, can you do your best Cartman impression?
I don't watch South Park like that, so I don't know his voice too well.
You don't know me. You don't know me. I do what I want.
I remember when he did sail away. I thought that was funny. I would hear
The
that. I didn't
Enya?
even see the show. Yeah, or no, he did the from the sticks.
Oh, okay, I'm not familiar
He
with
was
that.
up, come sail
Respect
away,
my
come
authority.
sail away. That one.
Can you do it like this? Can you say respect my authority?
I don't know.
Let's try
Can you
it.
say it like a goat? Respect my authority.
It's hard to do stuff on the spot.
Oh.
I know I'm gonna fuck it up.
Just
Well,
do
that's part
it.
of
Don't
what
think
makes
of
it fun. We're just doing it just to be silly.
I don't
yeah.
know. Well, suck my forte or something like that.
Yay! You did it. Good job.
I did something.
You
I don't know
I
what
did
it
a thing.
was, but I did something.
I did a thing. Leave me alone. Give me my $5. Yeah. I can't think of any other character voices I like mimicking. Cartman's pretty fun.
One moment, I'm gonna go get some snacks. I'm kind of hungry.
See, and that's why Kara defends the She-Hulk ghetto booty. Because she's working on one of her own.
Oh,
I was trying to be funny. I wasn't being serious.
oh, I know. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. The only snacks I have are vegan muffins and peanut butter.
Oh, I've never had vegan muffins.
Yeah, I like these. Sorry, that was me trying to get up.
You're good.
I can warm up some water from my kettle really quick too. My tea got cold. Cold tea is about as gross as cold coffee. Yeah, the ones I eat are called Aussie Bites. They have rolled oats, dried apricots, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, honey, coconut, quinoa, chai seeds.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like these little mini muffins. That's why I usually grab 2.
Right.
And then I put peanut butter on them. Sometimes I don't have any butter. No, wait, I fibbed. I just bought some Kerrygold earlier this week.
That's cool.
I was complaining that it's hard to find unsalted butter. I'm like, there's salt in too much stuff. Well, that's my opinion.
Yeah. No, we do have a lot of salt and sugar and things.
I think it's an American thing.
Oh, it is. According to Marty, our like Subway bread over there is considered cake because it
Which
has
one?
so much sugar in it. Like the bread they use at Subway, or like our just regular bread, I think that we like use in our house and stuff. I think it's considered cake over there because it has so much sugar in it.
Well, pizza places here, they put sugar in the bread also.
Yeah. You would have to confirm with Marty, of course, but I remember him saying that, I think.
I mean, other than being packed with salt, I think ketchup also has sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of stuff. And then it's hard to eat vegan or vegetarian because a lot of stuff is packed with soy or MSG, and that's also stuff that I avoid. So it limits my options. There's a vegan protein fruit bar that I like eating, and it's also kosher, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Wait, you're vegan?
I'm semi-vegetarian, so every once in a while I do eat chicken and fish, but that's my main diet is vegetables. We're making Slipknot hungry.
Sasha's full on vegan. Sasha.
Yeah, everything has sugar in it. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy because it's like you got vegetarians who will eat vegetables, but they'll eat like eggs and stuff, and then you got full-on vegans that won't eat eggs. They won't drink certain milk products. They like stay away from everything.
Wait, does Sasha eat eggs, Trenchy?
Yeah. Sasha's a vegetarian. He's not full-on vegan.
See, I can't do full vegan because I love cheese. I have had yogurt-based cheese. I've had vegan cheese. They're not bad, but also it's just because of I love goat cheese.
I've never had goat cheese.
But yes,
it's
I have.
Especially if you have lactose sensitivities, it's a little easier to digest.
Trenchy, something happened that would seem familiar to you while I had to get my food. I had to stop the cats from doing something.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Slipknot was asking if any of us have done any fasting.
No, I can't. I'm fat. I can't do fasting.
What's fasting?
When you don't
It's where
eat.
you go. Yeah, you go X amount of days without eating, but some people use like vegetable broth or something. You don't just go at it like full on because your body still needs nutrients.
I
Some
mean,
people won't drink. Some people won't drink either. It's fucking insane, some of those people.
Well, see, you
I
need
mean, I,
water at least because that's
I mean,
really rough. You get bad headaches without water.
I guess I've done that, but not by choice. I've
Mhm.
had days where there's just no food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I used to do some hardcore fasting, and I would have this broth concoction, and it's a 2 week fast, and I was able to do it. And then the older I've gotten, I would have to cheat and have like a little bit of soup, and then I would finish my days. And now I've gotten to where I used to do intermittent fasting. I don't do that anymore either.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost some weight because of it, but to be honest, I still like I don't know why. Like I don't eat that much, but I still have a gut. It's still fat. Still fat.
Do you eat a
So
lot of bread or tofu?
I eat bread because I have to make most of the time I just eat bologna sandwiches because that's all we got.
That's where it could be coming from is the bread. I know bread can make weight maintenance a little bit harder, but you do have vegan options for bread.
I just still
Not
got
that I'm
like
trying to push the vegan thing.
it's not a big gut, but it's still a gut. I want it gone. So
Or evening walks, like minimum 30 minutes, that'll help you.
yeah, I can't really I can't do eat. I could do morning walks, but not evening or night.
Well, I mean, you can do it any time, but like minimum 20 to
Uh,
30 minutes.
no, not any time. At least where I live right now. I am moving though, so maybe the next place will be more.
Yeah, because I've noticed for people that eat a lot of bread, they eat a lot of tofu or drink a lot of soda, it's hard to keep the weight down. Like one of my favorite snacks used to be rice cakes, and I would put peanut butter on it. And then I found out, because I thought I was being healthy, and then I found out rice cakes have no nutritional value, so I stopped eating them.
Yeah, that's what people say. They're good for diets. So
Hmm.
they're not.
No, they're really not. I mean, you're basically taking in empty calories,
Yeah,
but they go good with morning coffee or whenever you drink coffee.
I drink hot cocoa.
Yeah, I drink a lot of tea and coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, choices.
Not really a choice. Just never really. I have hot chocolate. That's why I'm like, what's the real point?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a big tea drinker, so like it's either tea or coffee, and I don't keep like sodas or anything like that in the house. I will get mineral water every now and again. Otherwise, it's just plain Jane water, tea, and coffee.
I drink flavored water and I drink soda occasionally. Now, I used to drink just tea, but then we weren't able to get tea anymore, so I had to go with water.
I think my comments are getting deleted. Let me take a look. I haven't seen anything come through. Mm, no, I see the last few. Getting hungry, everything has sugar. I'm not showing anything else. Does YouTube delete people's comments?
I think so. If I think there's like an automated bot that will delete comments if they say like a certain thing or word.
Because I've seen where YouTube holds comments, but I haven't seen where they delete stuff. No, I went back and checked the other stream. I see everything that matches my StreamYard. I don't know, maybe. Sorry if you guys hear me gulping. I'm drinking tea. But yeah, I don't know where Trenchy went. I can set up I don't know if anybody wants or needs to do the screen share with me today, or if you guys have your own copy.
Trenchy's in the bathroom. Trenchy's in the bathroom.
Oh, he sent it in the other.
I'm pretty sure he's in the bathroom. That's usually where he goes when he just leaves.
Oh, okay. So let me see. Slipknot and Nightmare Files. Are you two hanging around for the movie? I don't know if Video Tasties is still here or Goosebumps Boy.
Uh-huh.
Do it.
You're back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone else in the chat needs the screen share. Let me see. Maybe YouTube thinks I'm a bot. Perhaps I'm making too many comments. I don't know. I've never heard of YouTube doing that. I will see the movie. Okay, so I can set up the screen share if you need it. And then I don't know if you guys need a moment to grab your DVDs.
Mine's in.
Mine's in.
I got it on the menu.
Yeah, I got it on the menu too. It says bonus features, language, or play. And I press. All I have to do is press play. And the movie will begin.
Yeah, I'm going. I was setting it up right now. Oh, it helps if you hit enter. There we go. So there's the link, and I don't know if anybody else needs it. I can leave that up for a while. I usually delete it after a while. And I need to hop over there. That way if anyone pops in, I can let you in.
I'm just waiting for it to get past the first one now. Okay, I'm at the Universal logo now, so I'm ready to go. And
okay, yeah, I have the movie up. I don't know if Mr. Slipknot fan is in the chat. I mean, in the private room, sorry. And
now I am ready to watch the movie.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm muted. I'm not echoing.
Yeah, that's good.
You good?
Are you ready to start the movie, Trenchy? Are you ready for some Halloween 2 action?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Ah, let me see. Slipknot shows as device not connected. Let me know if you need a moment. Yeah, Slipknot says I'm here. Okay, are we good to hit play? Is everybody that's going to watch the movie in?
I'm at the Universal logo.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Nightmare Files is still here or if Video Tasties is here, if anyone else is going to watch.
I'm literally at the part where you just see stars and the Universal logo is about to come in.
Yeah, mine's
That's what
right
happened.
there too. The once I hit
Yeah.
play, it'll come up. But I'm just waiting to see if are we good to go?
Yep, I'm ready. Trenchy, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm removing that link just because I don't like to forget and leave it there. And I remove this other thing. It's a little hard for me to. I think I have it set to where I can watch in both chats. Does Nightmare Files have the link? I haven't heard from him. I don't know if he needs it. I can put it
Yeah.
back up if anybody needs it.
He hasn't commented since the Friday the 13th, 2009 comment, and that's a little ways back.
That was at 4:55.
Yeah. He might have got busy or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Nightmare Files is watching or going to join in.
You can probably hear me chewing.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm over here sipping tea and making noise too. All right, let me see. I see 2 people in the chat. Does anybody else need the link to the screening room?
Yeah.
Going once, going twice.
See you now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, sold. Okay, so I guess when I say go, we will hit play.
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go.
The old classic Universal logo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I forget my version plays a bit low, so I might need to crank mine.
Wait, what's yours playing?
The what?
Oh, you said yours was playing something?
Oh no, I was saying mine plays low. Yeah, Slipknot says universal.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a drink. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I have my volume up. Hopefully it's hearable.
There's the first time Michael got up the way he did. I do like how they started this film, like exactly where the first one ended.
Yeah, I want to say they reused that footage.
Oh yeah, it wasn't recreated.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
all, I'm just saying
Original.
I like how this film, like it feels like the same
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, Slipknot is saying, I see the Vimeo page. Yes, I have that one for the screen share. You should be able to see the movie through there. Hopefully it's playing okay for you. But yes, I'm playing it off of Vimeo.
There's actually an interesting thing. Most people that said when they originally saw this movie, when Michael took off his mask, they said that they could have sworn he was deformed.
No, I've
But
never seen it that way.
like, there was an interesting thing I heard because they're like, "Oh, I saw him as deformed," but if you watch the movie, and when he takes off his mask, he's not deformed.
No, he
No,
just has a regular face.
Yeah,
his eye's a little fucked up, but that's because she hit him in the eye with the fucking clothes hanger.
yeah.
I think that's where people get it, is the eye looks a little weird, but it's not deformity, it's just they got messed up. They got fucked up.
Whoops. Okay, yeah, if I hit full screen, I can't see the chat. But no, I can't get rid of I don't know how to get rid of the Vimeo. I've done it before. Slipknot was asking if I could go full screen on the movie without having to see the Vimeo screen. Yeah.
Oh, you mean, Vimeo, yeah, kind of like the YouTube. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I know I've done it before. It's not cooperating with me, but hopefully it's big enough. I think yes. Okay, am I
There he
muted
is
now?
on the hunt for Michael.
Oh,
I
that's
can
one
hear
of
you
the
on
best
YouTube.
quotes.
Okay, yes, you should be able to hear me on YouTube, not in the screening room. I thought I had it muted, sorry.
You don't know what death is.
There it is, Trenchy. There's your name. You don't know what death is.
That is one of my favorite quotes of his, if not my favorite. It's so funny. It's like, I've been trick or treating to death tonight. You don't know what death is, and then immediately runs off into the darkness. That shit is funny.
Dino De Laurentiis.
There it is. The classic Halloween theme, but more like Halloween 2. Are you prepared to see Loomis? Trenchy, are you ready for the doctor to chase Michael somewhere?
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons I watch these movies. Although I do love H2O.
I like how
Oh, my bad.
they redid the pumpkin at the opening screen.
Yeah.
Let me see. It looks like we have 3 people in the chat. Does anybody else need the link to the screening room, or are you okay?
Let me check. Oh, Ryan either wants a timestamp, or you could click the link, Ryan, and you'll be brought to a room where the movie is showing.
Yeah, I may need to redrop the link. Let me see if I can get it.
Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye on this chat for you, because I know you're busy over there, so I'll try to
How
keep
do
an
I
eye on
change
this
the
chat.
times where you guys are at? Let me see really quick. I'm at 6:12.
I like how we the pumpkin opens up and there's the skull. Show
Yeah.
death.
Let me see.
I mean, it is a dope movie. I do really like Halloween too. I do love Halloween.
I dropped for Ryan, I dropped the link to the screening room if you just want to click that and you can come in and watch it in sync with everybody that's in the private room.
But we're at the title sequence. I don't know the exact minute or anything, but we're about to be right off the title sequence. So if you just want to skip to like right after the title sequence, that's where we're gonna be. If you're watching on DVD or something.
Let me see. I'm at 7:3.
I'm dancing to the theme. Okay.
Oh, nice. 6:12 worked. Okay.
Slipknot is saying I was going to say the classic Halloween theme, but Kara beat me. This is a slightly different version, though.
Yeah. Well, okay, we're at the part where he's literally walking, the opening POV shot. After the credits. Opening credits.
Doggy.
Oh, okay, I see Ryan's in.
Cool.
It's the Popo. Run, Michael, run.
Yeah, Doberman.
I shot him 6 times. I shot him in the heart. That's one thing with the new timeline that I miss. The Halloween movies haven't been the same without Loomis. It's a hole that can't be filled.
Yeah, I think Curse of Michael Myers was his last movie.
I'm glad they didn't try replacing him with that. Like, I think the scene with that new guy is dumb, but I like that he wasn't Loomis. And even though people have aspects of Loomis, they never tried to replace him. So I like that.
Well, they technically did because Laurie was technically the new Loomis.
Yeah, but she wasn't full on Loomis. She was kind of Loomis, but not really. It wasn't like.
It's not the
It
same.
wasn't bad. Yeah. She wasn't wearing the trench coat. She wasn't trying to. She had the Loomis ideals, but she was her own flavor of it.
Yeah. But, see, to me, Loomis is the modern day Van Helsing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's actually why I like Halloween 2 to be the end of the Halloween franchises, because for me, Loomis should be the one to kill Michael, and that should be the end. Loomis goes down, taking down, his patient, his monster.
Okay, Ryan says 6:12 worked.
That's fair.
There she goes.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. I caught that reference. And then I saw some sweet pumpkin designs recently.
The other Annie.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
You've been hit by.
Yeah,
Smells criminal.
What's up with Michael just killing multiple Annies on the same night? It's like he must hate that musical.
Kind of like the bouquet. That looks like Ryan dropped out of the private chat.
Oh.
I don't know if he needs the links again. Smooth the serial killer.
I'll look out for his chat. On this end.
Yeah, I'm trying to juggle 3 screens.
Yeah, no, I'll try to keep track of the chat on this end, so it's easier. So if anybody's talking, I can tell you what they're saying, because I know you got your hands full.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
She hears about Michael Myers' previous kills, and now Michael Myers is in her house.
That's what happens if you say Michael Myers 3 times.
What is he, Candyman?
Hey, she's not wearing a bra.
Well, don't you know the rules? No bra, no living in horror movies. And there we go. First kill of the film.
Yeah. Yeah, and Slipknot says Candyman LOL.
And here's where he finds out.
Slipknot, she's smuggling raisins. I've never heard it called that before. Yeah, she's got her blinkers on.
There's Laurie Strode for this movie. That's actually a complaint people have, but I actually don't, because I like how it shows that she didn't just walk off the events of Halloween 1. She didn't just walk away those injuries.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's been running around all night, and then you have to think about blood loss. She's been stabbed how many times? 3,
Yeah.
2?
And she probably has a concussion, like Michael's choking her, banging her around.
Yeah.
And she's also, the reason why she was doing good during the fight is because of adrenaline, but adrenaline wears off. You got the injuries, you got shocked. She saw all her friends dead, put in a haunted house exhibit type thing. Like,
Yeah, I've heard people complain, be like, "Oh, why doesn't she run around in this movie? Why is she got to be in a hospital bed the whole time?" I'm like, "Do you forget what happened to her in the first movie? This is right after."
she still does decently, for someone in the hospital. She still hauls ass when she needs to, and she still fights back when she needs to. I
Yeah,
don't
and
think
she's
she's helpless in this movie like people say.
she's even drugged up.
Yeah.
Yes, the razor blade and the candy, even though that's never happened. There's never ever been a reported case of it.
That's a good old myth.
Good old me. You can
Oh,
even
yeah.
tell she's in
Slipknot says
shock.
the cinematography is really nice. I love the lighting, color grading.
Yeah.
You can even tell she's in shock, just the look on her face.
But you gotta give her credit too in this movie because her foot's in a brace, and when she's running, she's still running pretty fast while dragging that foot. She's not. She has to drag that foot in the brace, but she still runs pretty quickly.
Yeah, she's still able to get away from Michael.
Yeah.
See, they even said she lost a lot of blood.
She needs a sandwich stack.
See, she doesn't want to go to sleep. She's traumatized. I mean, anyone would be. I mean, if you were put through basically a haunted house with your friends' corpses, I mean, you ain't gonna be the same after that.
Nope.
Now they're looking for Michael Myers. Loomis is the best part of this movie. Look, he's just waving around his gun. Like, I'm
Yeah.
ready to kill.
Doctors are always buttholes in horror movies. That's what Slipknot says.
Well, technically, Loomis is a good doctor, even though he is waving around a gun and kind of being insane. I mean, not gonna lie.
I love
He's even
God.
telling him, he's like, put that away.
Right? I hope the
Put that
safety's
gun.
on.
Trenchy, thoughts on this scene with Loomis?
I like it. Oh, I like this part coming up.
Yep, there's Ben Tramer. Spoilers.
Ben
Like,
Tramer. That fat, handsome Ben Tramer.
This is one of the best parts because, well, you'll see.
yeah, there's Ben Tramer being like, what the fuck is happening over there? Loomis is trying to shoot him.
Random explosion that doesn't make sense, but is still awesome.
Yes. Well, they needed a way for that body to burn.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. No sense at all that would explode unless there was some random flammable stuff in the back of that truck, but it's still dope. More movies just need random, unexplainable explosions.
Yes.
Hey. What?
100% Trenchy.
Oh god.
I love how they don't even tell Loomis to get in the car. He just does.
Yeah.
He's just like, yes. I wonder if he's 100% convinced that he killed Michael at that point. Like, he believes that's Michael Myers that got hit and died.
I think he kind of believes it, but kind of doesn't. Like that's why it's like so detrimental that they find out like through the teeth or whatever who that was that they killed for the records. Like I think like part of him thinks because he's not going around crazy and stuff, but deep down he knows he didn't. Deep somewhere inside he knows he didn't.
Little did he know that that was actually Laurie's crush, Ben Tramer.
Yeah.
But don't worry, everyone. In the new timeline, Ben Tramer never died.
Yeah.
Ben Tramer. Now we need the Ben Tramer trilogy, what he was doing during the events of Halloween 2018.
He was doing something.
He was
Or
somewhere.
he went into some other part of Illinois and settled down in a nice little street called Elm Street. Crossover.
Well, let's hope he didn't go to Elm Street because we know what happens if he falls asleep there.
Because every town has an Elm Street.
There's the news from.
Oh, you mean the fake news?
Yeah. We guess not fake news this time because they're reporting on the bodies. Oh, and here's where he finds out his daughter is bleh,
Blech.
dead. And then he leaves the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
so
I
Brad
wish they did
says-
more with Brackett.
Oh, there's Annie. She
Yeah,
ain't
you would-
okay.
Yeah, she's not okay. I mean, it
No.
makes sense that he goes to tell his wife and go mourn, but you think he'd want to kill
Yeah.
Michael. You think he'd be just as crazy as Loomis now. Or maybe he knows. Maybe in his back of his head he's like, nah, Loomis got this. Loomis is insane.
Oh, yeah. Slipknot says they never listened to the heroes who got burned, a Michael Myers impersonator. Ha ha, every town has an Elm Street. I love that line.
Yeah.
You let him out. It's like a genie from the bottle. Christina Aguilera's dancing is outdated.
Like, you let him out. No, I didn't let him out. Someone else let him out. We don't know who let him out. Someone did.
Well, if you're following the Thorn timeline, someone did. But if you're
Bell shoes.
if you're following my timeline, Michael Myers just escaped. Just broke free.
It was Crazy
See that
Fred. Crazy Fred let him out and also taught him how to drive.
Yes. Wait, are you talking
It's
about
all
the
Fred's
guy
fault.
from? Are you talking about the guy from Halloween 5?
No, I'm just talking about, I think, because they're like, maybe someone taught him how to drive. So I'm like, what if one of the inmates secretly had a driving school and they taught Michael how to drive and then they broke everybody out? Call him Crazy
See,
Fred.
The problem I have with the H2O timeline and the 40 years is, see, the reason I can believe Michael going from waiting all those years as a kid until he's grown up to escape is because he had, when he was a kid he couldn't escape, but as an adult he was able to, and that's why I like it to be all one night with the 20 years later and the 40 years later. Why would Michael wait 20 to 40 and 40 like in the H2O timeline? Why would he wait 20 years to come back randomly after Halloween 2?
I imagine in H2O he had been out on the loose. I don't think he was escaped from the hospital, or am I remembering that wrong?
He was looking for her because he goes to Marion Crane's house. And that's how he finds out where Laurie is, because she has
yeah, but he didn't
files
stop.
on her.
He didn't start looking for her until after 20 years, because he didn't go to that.
We don't
Who's
know
to say
that.
he wasn't looking all that time? It took him 20 years to find her.
Yeah, there's no definite proof. I mean, it could be either way.
Speaking of Michael, here he is. What about the 40 years? Why would he just sit there in a mental hospital, not doing anything?
Oh, because in that one he doesn't care about Laurie.
Why not? But why would he?
Once he gets out, he takes his opportunity.
He was probably giving one of the nurses the googly eyes.
I like it better when it's just one night and the story ends.
Yeah,
Michael Burns with Loomis.
that
Loomis finally
works.
takes on Michael. Yeah, this is where he heads to the hospital. I will always say this should have been the end of Michael Myers.
Yeah, I think just these two movies and it would have been perfect.
Yeah, he does go out like a badass.
And Loomis is the one to dish the final blow, as it always should be. Because Trenchy, what's your favorite part of this movie?
Oh, Loomis.
So is mine. See? Favorite part of the
Yeah.
first movie, Trenchy?
Loomis.
Yeah, same. See?
I would
And
go
just
part one, Annie and her pens, because it
everything about
rhymes.
that movie is perfect.
Because it rhymes, and then the sequel is the hot tub scene.
Nice.
But those are just the risque scene. I mean, who needs a risque scene when you can have Loomis running around waving his gun at innocent children?
That's pretty key.
Yeah, this guard could have stopped Michael, but he was too busy looking at whatever that book
What was
is.
that? Body Snatchers? The first movie was Night of the Living Dead. He's watching the security monitors. He's not watching a movie. No, there's a movie in the background. I think that is in the Night of the Living Dead.
But then again, if he would have saw Michael, what would he have done? Because he would have went out there being like, "Hey, this is private property," and then got murdered. So, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Kara's gone. But don't worry, there's still a Kara here, so everything's okay.
She'll put. Oh, there she is. That was quick.
I accidentally hit something. Sorry.
You're good.
Hey, she's pointing out Rob Zombie tropes before Rob
Oh,
Zombie
you
tropes.
doodle! My cat just clawed me. Sorry, I wasn't saying that to anybody.
Oh, you're good.
Don't you get it, Trenchy? She said all you say is ass, shit, or damn. That's a
Yeah.
Rob Zombie character.
Essentially.
There's Jimmy. There's our boy Jimmy, Trenchy. Are you ready for some Jimmy action?
I don't even
Ready for
remember who he is.
That can totally be interpreted a different way.
Nah,
He's
are
a
you ready
character
for
that exists.
Nah, remember he slips and falls and then is just gone from the movie?
Oh yeah, besides the TV cut where he shows up in the car at the end and be like, "Oh, you're alive. We forgot who you were, but you're alive." Because
Yeah.
all the people that
Well,
were worried about Jimmy.
I guess. Well, in the normal cut, all you find out is that he hit his head, then he gets in the car, then he passes out. That's it. He's kind of out of the movie. Well, I guess in the TV cut they needed someone for Laurie to be with after Ben Tramer got exploded.
Ben Tramer.
Ben
Yeah.
Tramer will be in our hearts forever. Except not, because he's alive in the new timeline. So everything's good. Everything's happy now.
No.
Ben Tramer and Devon Graham. Where did they go? Well, one of them makes YouTube videos, but we don't know what happened to Ben.
Okay.
Imagine if there was a Ben Tramer in the Rob Zombie timeline.
That would be hilarious.
He would have literally just cussed and then died. Got hit by the car.
Probably.
Like, shit, damn it.
It would have been cool if he got hit by an ambulance and that's how he died.
He's just sitting there cussing because it's a Rob Zombie movie, and he's saying like the most vulgar things. Then the ambulance comes out of nowhere and just smashes into the veteran. And the ambulance don't even care because it's a Rob Zombie movie. They're like, oh, what was that? A horse? Oh, you can see Michael walking around. No one's noticing him. See, Trenchy, there's Jimmy. He's talking to Laurie. He's telling her that Michael Myers was the one chasing her in the first movie, which she actually didn't know that was Michael Myers.
Yeah, she didn't know who he was.
Slipknot fan is saying, Kara knows all the names of the characters. I hardly know who any of the names of characters from horror movies. Yeah, I go so long in between without watching them. I don't really know who's who either.
I don't know every
You
name.
must watch this one a lot.
I just know. Actually, I haven't watched this in over 2 years.
Wow,
Damn.
that's a pretty cool memory then.
Yeah.
How can you forget characters like Ben Tramer and Jimmy, the guy who
Look.
slips on the floor?
I'm looking at
That was
some
pretty funny.
of them, but I find the original cast more memorable. You know, Annie, Laurie, Linda.
You forgot about
those-
Bob.
Yeah, Bob. God damn it. He
What
has
about
a
Bob?
whole kill based on him, which they tried to recreate over and over again. It's like, no, you can't do the Bob. There's only one Bob.
Yeah, you can never do Bob again. Bob was our
can't.
boy, just like Ben Tramer.
And Tramer.
One can't just do the Bob.
That sounds like a song, Do the Bob.
Yeah.
Like a dance, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Bob was the first horny jock before any of the others. He was the first.
Well,
He
was
was
he
the
the
first to be
original?
like, yeah, he was the first to be like, yeah, sex, woo, and then die.
Eh.
He painted the path for all assholes in horror movies, except Bob wasn't an asshole, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The prototype.
Yeah, I've heard of that. And then we got Rob Zombie's Bob, which was a thing.
A thing.
A thing, yes. I love how we're watching Halloween 2, but we're just talking about Bob. He's already dead. I don't think they even mentioned him in this movie.
I don't even know who Bob is.
He's the guy who gets stabbed through the wall. His name is Bob. Trenchy, you remember Bob, right?
Yeah.
Do you really remember? Huh? Do you?
Michael Myers even stole his glasses and then put on a sheet just so he could murder
Oh,
his
now I
girlfriend.
remember Bob. Bed scene Bob with the beer can.
Yeah.
He was even in the Rob Zombie remake, but we don't talk about Rob Zombie remake, Bob. We don't.
Boo.
We don't talk about that, Bob.
Oh yeah, just for that we're gonna wind up having to watch that one next.
I don't even have that one. It was a cat. The guy got jump scared.
I thought it looked like a possum at first.
Mhm.
Do they have possums in Illinois?
I don't think so. There's this bumbling cop, or not cop, security guard.
I like on the Vimeo page it reads Halloween 2, mature, you think? Oh yeah, Slipknot says animal jump scare, always a cat or a rat.
Well, sometimes it's a dog.
What I would like to see is a jump scare with a rabbit. Find a way to make a rabbit scary, like a little bunny.
See, he's slowly putting the puzzle pieces together. He's slowly figuring out that, you know, that it's, Michael got in. World's greatest detective. You just turned on the light. Why are you still going around with a flashlight?
Oh yeah, there you go. Slipknot says rabbit jumps out of a fridge. And here's the twist. It wasn't a dead rabbit. It's actually a rubber chicken.
The radio doesn't work.
Big
Typical
surprise.
perverting.
They must be under a metal roof.
Oh, he heard a noise and he's going to investigate. You know what
I'll
that
be right
means?
back.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Slipknot says it jumps out of the fridge or a medicine cabinet. I can see that super random, like a hole in the medicine cabinet. They open it up and the rabbit jumps out. Surprise, mofo!
All that stuff coming in.
There you go, a jump scare.
Hmm. Oh, now he's checking this one. Let's see if it's more junk.
Nah. Will it be a woman or a lion? Oh, correction, it's a tiger, not a lion.
Hammer time.
Whoops.
Eh,
That was
Now
pretty
he's
cool.
dead.
Oh yeah, Slipknot says, is that the surprise MFer meme from the show Dexter?
Oh, here's the teeth.
Night of the
Ben
Living Dead
Sandman.
2. Dr. Loomis looks like he needs a nap.
Yep, he's the first one to be like, Michael's alive. I accidentally got someone killed, but we can still got hunt down Michael Myers. Up there
That
they
window
are.
did nothing to you. Leave it alone.
Well, this is the old, that is the Myers house. That's
Yeah,
what it
the lynch
is.
mob. I
What
like
we
that
find
girl in the
out,
black dress with the white tights. Classy.
this is a wake. Yeah.
I don't see a dead guy there. Oh yeah, Slipknot says that corpse looks like beef jerky. It reminded me of that zombie from that Return of the Living Dead too. The oil zombie. I
Yeah.
think that's the guy from the first one. He's down in the basement, and you have those science anatomy things that came back to life also.
Are you guys talking about the Return of the Living Dead?
Yeah, I think that's the first one, the Tar Man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one. The ideal patient, he said. He said Michael was practically the ideal patient. He didn't talk, he didn't move, he didn't cry.
Is this a drama or a horror film? Yeah, Tar Man might be right, says Slipknot. I'm pretty sure it's Tar Man. I don't was it Cavity Colors or was it Fright Rags? I don't know if you guys collect those, but there was a pretty cool Tar Man t-shirt a couple of years ago where he's sitting and he has a TV tray and you can see that he's getting ready to sit down and watch something.
Yep,
I
they just
liked
found
that
out it
design.
was, they found out what we already knew, that the body was Ben Tramer.
Uh,
Oh, in the
There's Night
movie.
Watch. He says, "Hey y'all, happy Halloween."
Well, it's not Halloween yet, but
Hey,
that's what we're watching.
2 days
What?
is close enough.
Yeah, but not Halloween yet. Myers can't be on the prowl yet.
Yeah, I don't. For Night Watch, were you going to join the watch along or just hanging out? Oh, okay. I almost called you Slipknot. Sorry. Night Watch says, "Just saying it now in case I don't get a chance." All right, cool. Well, happy Halloween.
Yeah. Yep, a big jerk who's gonna get murdered.
Oh, okay. Night Watch says, "Just hanging out, still doing a few things." Well, thanks for stopping by. We're always glad to have you. We usually talk random stuff during the movie.
Yep. We talk about the movie, or we talk other things.
We
The
talk
last
about
movie
other
had.
movies.
The last movie had us talking about it because, well, rapist werewolf. That's all you need to know.
No, the
Go
last
watch.
movie was In the Mouth of Madness. And the werewolf thing, that's an actual thing. You can go look it up on those dirty movie websites.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it wasn't the werewolf. It was the Infamous Madness, yeah. The werewolf was before that. So
Yeah.
anyone who was in or who remembers that. My family is being loud. That's why I had to
Oh,
mute.
this is a recreation of the new Halloween. She's gonna spend the entire movie in a hospital bed all drugged up.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is she's in a hospital, but this time, unlike Halloween Kills, Michael's coming to her.
No, that's what I like picking on Halloween Kills about is that she's in a hospital bed and then all of a sudden she gives herself a B12 shot in the butt and she's ready to fight. It's like, dude, you could have gotten up 40 minutes ago. Oh, here's the Nurse Ratched scene.
Yep. Here's the next Kim.
Oh, Slipknot says this movie is reminding me of Maniac Cop 3. Officer Matt Cordell kills some people in a hospital. I'm trying to remember that. I remember the police station scene. I remember the prison scene. I'm not remembering the hospital.
I don't think I've seen Maniac Cop.
I like this. She walks up all modest with a towel. Why bother? He's going to see her naked anyway.
Maybe she wanted it to be a surprise.
They're boobs. Surprise!
Here's my boobies.
Oh, wait. We need Goodbye Horses playing in the background. Surprise!
Now Michael is turning up the heat.
Oh, Slipknot says, I'm not complaining. LOL. Hey, she was nice looking.
There we go. Michael turning up the heat. He's getting things nice and heated for them.
Well, we were talking about bunnies earlier and being scared. Now we have boiled bunnies.
It can get cold in here.
It can get cold really quick. If you know what I mean. And I think you do.
Glad we got a nice shot of man butt. You know, it's always good to have both sides of the fan service.
I prefer something a little more plumpy or muscular, sorry, masculine. Whoops, that was a slip. He has a girly butt.
There we go. He's getting the time of his life right now, being strangled.
Totally gets killed in the background.
And here we go, the scene that is very known, the drowning or boiling scene.
Do you need a back rub, nurse lady? Can I squeeze your neck a little and then break it?
Ew.
Right?
No.
She doesn't even know she's flirting with a random guy.
Yeah. But when Michael Myers' hands taste like dirt and blood.
I imagine so. She didn't notice a dirty hand. See, this is what surprises me. His hand can just go in there and it doesn't bother him.
Well, he did get shot 6 times. So maybe you don't care.
If those aren't supernatural abilities, I don't know what is. The man feels no pain.
Supernatural.
Plop.
And now she is dead.
I see she was a married lady messing around with somebody else. That's more of a Crystal Lake kill.
Now they're finding the school he broke into.
Slipknot says this guy and Michael must be hand twins like. What is it? Joey Tribbiani and the Crooper and Friends? I've only seen a few random episodes. Samhain. You mispronounced it. Well, Miss Lady, you don't have to talk to him, but you would like to speak with him. Don't be rude. Ah, Slipknot says Crooper equals casino worker. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. Blackjack dealer.
Sure. Yeah, this is where she's like telling him that he has to leave Haddonfield, but of course Loomis is like, no way, I'm not leaving Haddonfield. I gotta kill Michael Myers.
Haddonfield. I own Haddonfield.
There's our boy Jimmy again.
Jimmy got a gun.
That's Jamie, not Jimmy. Our boy Jimmy is just, well, he's Jimmy. I mean, how could you not love Jimmy? He's the guy
Well,
everyone wants.
well, he is. Nah, he's not that pretty, but he is a Slim Jim. Are you awake, Laurie? Are you under hypnosis? Did you die? Slipknot says LOL.
Now they're trying to figure it out.
I guess we're getting that maniac cop shower scene after all.
don't think I've seen Maniac Cop.
Deacon says lurking. Hey, Deacon. Long time no see. Howdy, howdy. Thanks for stopping by. Slipknot says, very steamy. Steamy window.
The doctor is dead from needle to the eye.
He's
Let's find out
watching
what
fish.
actually killed him.
Deacon, were you going to watch the movie or just hanging out?
What actually killed this doctor guy? Because there's like a needle in his eye, but that wouldn't necessarily. Maybe it's what drugs were inside of it. Oh shit! There's Michael. And
No,
now
you know
she's
what
dead.
happened? You know what happened? He made a promise, hope to die.
Now we know how she died. Heir to the temple, which yeah, you don't want
Lobotomy.
you don't want air anywhere. It shouldn't be in your body. So
Hey, some people are full of air. Ladies' lounge.
Jimmy, get out of there. You shouldn't
C'est
be
la
in the
toilette. Slipknot, air biscuit.
Yes, I understand. Trenchy's still muted though. Trenchy, are you like away or have you not realized that you're muted?
Oh, I can't see. I'm watching both chats. I can't see if he's muted.
I know, that's why I'm asking. Hopefully he gets back before the movie's over.
I think we still have a ways to go, don't we?
Yeah. Well, we have a little bit more.
I'm grabbing a muffin. I'm hungry. Nope. I'm not talking about glutes, and I'm not talking about studs. I'm actually talking about a real muffin.
But it was just pillows along. And there she goes, stumbling along on a broken leg.
I think I grabbed too much peanut butter.
Maybe it's good. It's really good.
Sorry if you guys can hear me chewing.
It's fine. You guys heard me chewing earlier. Stumbling in the darkness.
Is a scalpel also called an X-Acto knife in the States? No, they're separate things.
She's trying to call.
That's what Slipknot was asking. No,
See,
they're two different things.
This is the impressive part, because Laurie is literally walking around with a broken leg. Like, she's not walking, but she's like, still able to on a broken leg, and she's drugged up. Like, the fact that she's able to do all this is impressive. And there comes Michael.
I can mute if I'm being like way too loud.
Nah, you're good. Sorry about that. People came in the room, had to mute. But now we're back, and we're getting close to the big reveal of this movie. The big reveal that is actually kind of funny because I've actually heard like there's people who's made an edit of this without the Laurie, like Michael being Laurie's brother reveal. There's edits of that.
Mm-hmm. Laurie, I am your brother. Boo. Mm-hmm. I agree with Slipknot. I like those jackets cops wear with the fur collar.
I bet this nurse is pretty confused now because she's like, there was more people in this hospital, and now everyone's gone missing.
You're working the graveyard shift now, lady.
100% the graveyard shift. The dead shift.
The graveyard shift in the dead of night.
Oh, there's our boy Jimmy. Jimmy, what are you doing, you little scamp? Oh, there's Michael Myers. Or at least his shadow. But yeah, that was something interesting I found out. There's people who's edited this movie where it doesn't have the twist.
Mm-hmm. You're going to bat your eyes like this, and you're going to do a little twist like this. Major surgery. They only operate on military in there.
Huh. I question how long this took Michael to do because he had to sit there and be like, okay, let me get the tube, let me get it in her veins so it's able to bleed out.
Wouldn't that imply that he has some form of medical training?
Maybe all that time in the sanitarium.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe. And there's
There we go.
There's the truth.
I love that. He just stays thrown there. Play dead, you'll survive the movie.
Well, he did. Well, depending on what cut you're watching. Well, I guess he doesn't die in the normal cut. Like he just falls asleep in the car.
Hmm. I haven't figured out. Are we watching the edited, or are we watching the original cut?
Oh, we're all watching the original. I don't think they even have the TV cut on DVD.
Hmm. I wonder if Shout Factory released that with their Halloween box set. I know they did that with Friday the 13th, the original one. They had the TV edit and the theatrical.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's released. They might have. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not 100%. I'm no like I'm no Google. I don't got all the answers.
Oh yeah, Slipknot says that blood looks like red paint. I think that's what they used to use, or ketchup.
Who says the blood isn't paint? Or
Well,
that's not what I meant.
I think there was a trend in film when they did use paint, especially if you look at all of the Giallo films, you can totally tell that's paint.
Well, who's to say blood can't be used as paint?
Well, you know what they say, blood is thicker than water.
Well, it definitely is.
Definitely gives you a heck of a time to wash it away.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to clean it up quickly.
Hydrogen peroxide. That's the trick.
When Trenchy gets back, we gotta tell him our ways to get rid of blood. Oh, there's the nurse. And
Away from him. What do you think, lady?
now she's dead. Well, actually,
See,
Laurie
how
didn't know
does
Michael
this
was
itty bitty blade manage to lift that nurse so high? Shouldn't it have bent?
Michael Myers.
He lifts weights.
Yeah, Michael
I like
Myers.
how her shoes drop off before she falls. Come on, Laurie, fake injure run. You can do it.
Yeah, she's moving actually pretty
There's
fast.
Trenchy.
Trenchy, we're at the impressive scene of her running while a broken foot and drugged up.
Oh yeah, I know. I see it. At night, headache and
Trenchy, do you want to hear our
Halloween.
Did you hear us talk about how to get rid of blood?
No, I was
Well,
pooping.
Huh? You were evacuating?
Yeah.
You're making room for dinner. Oh yeah, Slipknot says, I remember watching a Dirty Harry movie. The blood was all dark orange paint. It didn't even look red.
look, see, he still does the Halloween decoration thing. He hanged up the guy.
Yeah, he kind of does it with the blood, but he doesn't do it. He never does it to the same level he does in the first movie.
Well, yeah.
Like there'll be hints of it here and there, but he never goes full out. Just
Move your
like he
bony butt,
does.
Laurie.
Well, he does that, and he does in Kills, and in 2018.
In Kills, he does touches of it. In 2018, there are touches,
See, that
but he
foot is
never.
not broken. She took that tumble. She didn't even scream.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
touches of it, but he never does like what he does in the original. He never goes full out. Which I get it. You're not going to be able to recreate that original sequence.
Well, then again, they try to, with most of the new things he does when he designs, most of the time they just have him do the things he did in the first movie.
Yeah, and then they'll try to do the head tilt 100 times, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Press all the buttons, Laurie, and then take the stairs because the elevator's taking too long to open.
I have always thought he's trying to make. There's no supernatural thing. He's just trying to there's no supernatural reason why he does his stuff. He just wants to make Halloween scary.
He's a prowler.
I
I'll
say
hang
he's an
outside your
artist.
window and watch you.
Most horror movie characters, would be like if they had a broken foot, they'd be on the ground crawling. Look at Laurie Strode. She
Yeah.
running.
So their feet broke differently in the 70s.
Ah! Hell.
Yeah, Slipknot says Jamie Lee Curtis used to be quite attractive when younger, but not so much these days. I don't know. I haven't seen. Yeah, she kind of looks like the Crypt Keeper now in those new Halloween movies. She's kind of creepy. She looked really good in True Lies.
She still looks good. She's just gotten wrinkler.
Ah, facelifts. Facelifts. Wow. She should get a dog. A facelift and some hair dye will fix that. Oh, yeah. Lucas de Lima says, Happy Halloween. See, it's Halloween, Cara. That's proof.
Hey,
It's
Happy
Halloween.
Lucas.
People are saying it because they won't be able to say it on Halloween because, well, you don't do streams on Mondays.
Well, that's why we're watching Halloween now.
Yeah. Well, I guess today can be our Halloween. Yay, the Cara's Halloween. Literally, the Cara's.
Yeah.
Still.
But yes, happy Halloween, Lucas. Thanks for stopping by.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Oh yeah, Slipknot says, yeah, True Lies, her body was very athletic. Yeah, she must have gone through some sort of Pilates training or I have no idea what for that. She looked amazing.
Imagine seeing Jamie Lee Curtis in a Friday the 13th.
Well, people always get those mixed up. It would be a fun little parody short for her to actually run across Jason Voorhees and for her to tell him, you're in the wrong movie.
I think one of the funniest videos I've ever seen was how Chucky versus Jason, and it was like how it really goes, and it was just Chucky running up and trying to stab Jason, and Jason literally just drop kicks him, and Chucky goes flying and smashes into a tree into a million pieces, and
Yeah.
it says fatality.
Well, it reminds me of, I don't know if you ever watched Mad TV back in the day, but they used to have these skits with Snuggles the bear where he was a psycho and he would attack people. The bear from the Downy, the laundry softener.
Oh, the creepy bear.
Yeah.
I hate that bear.
Yeah, but they made one where he would chase people around in the, what do you call it, in the basement or whatever. They would go down to get their laundry and he would kill them.
That's awesome. I
Very
want to
cool.
snuggle with you. It's like, give me
See, this
extra soft.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the part, because okay, so Loomis literally just threatened a cop with a gun, and I believe the only reason he didn't go to jail in the original timeline after this, Halloween 4, why he's not in jail, is because this cop dies and wasn't able to tell the other police officers how crazy Loomis was.
Oh, they knew. They have radios. Oh, yeah, Slipknot was saying they could deep fake her into a Friday movie.
There's Jimmy again. What are you doing, boy? Jimmy, our boy. What you doing?
He looks
Looking at Laurie?
confused.
Jimmy's like, what am I still doing in this movie?
Right? I should have been dead by now. Hey, why is his back all clean? Did he change his clothes before he left the hospital? He fell in a puddle of blood.
He got a switch of clothes and then he came.
He's
And now he's
got
basically
like
just he's a Michael Myers alarm.
blood-proof clothes.
Laurie's like, move your heavy butt. Oh, that is such a lie. She wouldn't have been able to push him off the steering wheel. Have you tried to move dead weight? That's nearly impossible. Well,
Yeah,
She's running on adrenaline. She's like, God
you
damn
gotta
it,
be
Jimmy, you're
strong.
useless. You're useless, Jimmy.
oh yeah, Slipknot was saying they could deep fake Jamie into a Friday movie.
They could.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is there somewhere.
Yeah,
I still
I
say
love
it'd
how
be funnier with the real Jamie.
I love how the cop still trusts Loomis, even though Loomis literally just threatened him with a gun.
I like how she's trying to crawl and she's wiggling that one leg.
Trenchy, can you do your best Loomis impression?
oh. I shot him! I shot him 6 times! I shot him in the heart!
That's awesome.
Could you see yourself in his outfit running around trying to kill Michael Myers?
That would be badass. I won't be as good as Donald Pleasance or hell even Malcolm McDowell, but that would be fun.
Except instead of Michael Myers, it's a guy in a sheep mask.
Oh,
Sure, I'm down. Sheep are assholes.
so right before he stabs you, he baz. He's like, bah.
Yes!
Oh, and they locked the door on her.
Oh yeah, Slipknot was saying you did a great impression.
Oh, very cool. I think I could have done better, but it's fine. Loomis is fun. Loomis and Crazy Ralph, man.
Yeah, Slipknot wants you to say he's not human.
He's not human! Oh, God, I fucked that one up. He's not human! I watched him for, I forget, for a long, long time. He stabbed, I don't know, I can't do that. I forgot the whole speech. He has the devil's eyes, the blackest eyes.
I've ever
Oh,
seen.
yeah,
Now
I'm doing this shit backwards now.
Here is one of the dumbest characters in horror movie history right here. This cop is an idiot.
They always are.
Now this cop extra, literally, Michael just holds his breath and the guy's like, he stopped breathing.
Even if you hold your breath, your pulse still moves.
I'm
Oh.
gonna kick him.
Slipknot says now you're sounding Scottish.
Yeah. Shit all went downhill from the first part.
Not anymore.
Loomis is just like, let's go. We got rid of the baggage.
Got rid of the baggage. You make him sound like her wife.
The cop was the baggage. He didn't want the cop around. The cop was interfering in his way of shooting Michael Myers to death.
Slipknot is saying, wow, I like this music.
Yeah, it hits.
The music in both Halloween 1 and 2 is just mwah, chef's kiss.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys collect vinyl. I think you can get the Halloween 2 score on vinyl, and then there's the John Carpenter, I think they call it the Lost Tracks.
That's
Those are
cool.
good.
It's crazy that that came back. It's very interesting. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, get your butt over there. Come here. Come here. He's killing people. Come on.
This Laurie must be thinking right now, oh my God, this is literally the worst night of my life.
Yeah, Slipknot was saying the tension in this scene.
Yeah.
My
I know
dog
you.
scared. Slipknot was saying my dog scared him more than Myers did.
No, you don't know what a gun is or how to use it, but when he comes
He
in, you're
flails
gonna
it,
have to shoot him
but he
directly
flails
in
it
the
around
eyes.
well.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you out of bullets.
Right?
No, he hurt our boy Loomis. Oh, no,
If he
Loomis.
bleeds, you can kill him.
I like how Loomis is just like, he's like, oh shit, a prick. Oh. A scalpel, my only weakness.
Oh no. Actually, it looks more like a tooth scraper. It has a little hook at the end.
Oh no, my eyes, not the eyes.
Yeah, this is the first movie where Laurie actually calls him Michael, and she knows. Well, he didn't actually get shot in the eyes. He got a shot above the eyes in the forehead.
Heh. I see it in the eyes.
He's just like, he literally just got shot basically in the brain, and he's like, nah, that ain't the hindrance. The blood is the hindrance.
Michael Weiser is saying, I've been trick-or-treated to death tonight.
You don't know what death is. God damn
You
it, I
were
can't
waiting
run
for
away.
a chance to say that again.
Yes, I was.
There they go. They're getting all the air ready. Now he's just like, where the hell are you guys? All I hear is swing, better, swing.
Oh yeah, Slipknot says he seems less supernatural like this.
Well, this is the end of Michael Myers.
Oh yeah,
Evil dies
and
tonight.
Michael
Yeah.
Weiser LOL'd at your death comment.
Hello.
Look, Trenchy, another big explosion.
Yes.
This is back in the good old days when you could potentially kill your actors with big explosions.
No, this was in
Yeah.
the good old days when you could actually blow things up instead of using CGI.
They
Well,
still do
CGI.
some real explosions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, there
Yeah.
comes Michael. He's coming like, brah, you think this fire's gonna stop me? I got
Here he
fire suit.
comes. Here he comes. He's gonna get you. He's walking really slow, but he's gonna get you.
And there we go, he's dead.
Plop. You know what they say, double tap. Make sure he's dead.
Well, that looks pretty dead to me.
Nah, he
But
got up last time.
He shot
Not-
him 6 times.
Oh, yeah.
Well, to
So
me, he's dead. According to Halloween 4 and Halloween H2O, he survived that, which is yeah.
Michael was asking, how many times did Michael get shot?
A lot. But also this. Also this.
6 times.
That is the end of Michael Myers. He is 100% dead. We are going to ignore every other movie. Michael Myers is dead.
You can
Do
do
you know
that. I'm not.
Do you know the answer to that, Kara? Do you know how many times Michael got shot in this last scene?
In the last scene, he only got shot twice.
Oh, okay. How about the whole movie?
No idea. I literally have to rewind and count.
He shot him 6 times. He shot him in the heart.
There she goes off to a non-destroyed hospital, but not with Jimmy because Jimmy's somewhere else.
He passed out in the car.
I like to think that Jimmy right now is just in like he's just coming out of the car like, everyone, I'm fine, don't worry.
Oh yeah, Slipknot says I would do a mag dump on a supernatural killer. Awesome mist.
Loomis
Bring me a
destroyed Michael
train,
with a giant
make
explosion.
him the cutest
See, that's a
that
good
I've
way
ever
for
seen.
Michael to go out. I love this song, and I will always associate this song with this movie because this was the first time I heard it.
Mr. Sandman's dope. It's in the first movie too. It's just very low.
Yeah, I like that they did the callback for it in the second one.
Yeah, it's a quick scene, blink or you'll miss it, but they're playing it on the radio when Andy and Jamie are driving up to the house and getting high.
A great watch, Chaz and Louise. I loved every moment.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
See, it says Michael Myers, age 23, but in the movie they said he was 21.
He has a fake ID.
Yeah, Halloween 2 is a classic.
Why even add the 23 if it goes against the movie? Why even put it there?
I'm just listening to this song.
Same.
It's
So
a good
Trenchy,
song.
I enjoyed the movie 10 out of 10. How about you, Trenchy?
I give it like a high 9. Maybe a 10.
I guess
I like it.
Since the movie's over now, I can do this again.
Uh-oh.
Trenchy, look into my eyes. Could you even see them in this mask?
Oh, I thought you were going to dance while wearing the mask.
I was dancing. See? The music's playing right now.
Oh yeah, Slipknot says he's back.
Oh,
All right, I'm going to go ahead and close up the private chat.
that's not.
So Trenchy, how would you rate the movie, though?
I like it. Either a 9 or a 10. It's good.
Give it a 10, Trenchy. I gave it a 10.
Oh, it's very close to a 10. I think the first one's a solid 10 out of 10. Yeah, I think this one probably 10.
What about you?
Oh.
Karen?
I missed this one. Call the police and tell the sheriff I shot him. Tell him he's still on the loose. Michael, oh, I skipped one. Sorry, hold on. I just Googled the actor who played Jimmy Lance Guest. He was also Michael Brody in Jaws: The Revenge.
Yes.
And
Lord,
8.9 says Michael.
Oh,
Nice.
give it a 10. Car, what do you rate this movie?
7.
You monster! You
That's
monster!
great. That's great.
This is a 10. This is my favorite Halloween movie.
Oh, yeah, Michael says the original is 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, I love the original.
So I guess now we can just say, let's all say it together, I guess. I'll wait for Cara to get back. You know what we're gonna say, Trenchy, when she gets back?
Ooga booga.
No, we're gonna say we shot him 6 times, but all together on the count of 3. What you think? Ooga booga? Why was that the first thing to come to mind, Trenchy?
I don't know.
What is
It's a
your brain?
phrase. Oh, maybe 8. Yeah, Loomis is awesome.
Yeah, my wireless earbuds died on me. I had to grab the other ones.
You're good.
Well, Cara, on the count of 3, you want to say us, all 3 of us say we shot him 6 times?
You cut
Want to do
out?
that? We shot him 6 times. That's what we're gonna say on the count of 3. All of us.
Oh,
I'll wait for her thing to fix.
I don't know why it muted again. Sorry. I was saying I didn't catch what you said to say on the count of 3.
Oh, I'm saying that on the count of 3, say we shot him 6 times.
Oh, I can do that.
1, 2, 3. We
We
shot
shot
him
him
6
6
times.
times.
Shot him in the heart.
And you're too late. He gives love a bad name.
That's funny.
What is that? What is that vaporizing sound? It sounds like the laser beam from the movie. What is it? It's the one with the aliens where they die of human disease.
Mm,
World of the Worlds, or I can't say it. World of the. I can't say it.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that movie. That's what sound just came from you, Car. It was like someone was getting vaporized. Are there aliens attacking you right now?
Yes.
Damn. Trenchy, are you being attacked by aliens?
Not that I know of.
They're
What
in
if
your
your cats?
mind, Trenchy. That's why you don't know
What if-
they're there.
Oh,
What if your cats are the aliens in disguise, Trenchy?
that could be. You never do know.
You never know.
Yep.
Well, this has been a good stream. I hope to that we get to watch another. Maybe we'll go in reverse next time and watch Halloween.
Halloween after Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween after Halloween too. We'll go in reverse.
That
And then
could
we'll
work.
never. I need to find my copy, and then I'll be able to watch Halloween. Or we should watch Halloween 3. That's what Trenchy, which film are you up for? Halloween or Halloween 3?
The Rob Zombie
Oh.
Halloween.
I'm down
No,
for
thank you.
either. Even Rob Zombie, I'm down.
Halloween 3. I'm gonna say that Halloween 3.
That would be
That's when
fun.
we should. I love Halloween 3. Stop it! Stop it!
And the robot woman at the end.
Yeah. Where? He just shakes her and her head falls off, and he's just like, bruh. I like how the one guy in that movie, his entire plan
Halloween
gets
0.
destroyed, and all, his only reaction to his evil plan being destroyed is just smiling and clapping, and then getting blown
Oh.
up.
The best evil clap in villain history.
Although I think the reason he clapped was because he knew even if the factory was destroyed, that wouldn't stop his plan. Every kid already had a mask.
He was a practical jokester. It was all for some weird joke. So at the end of the day, he's like, "Hey, you killed my men. You got this far. Good on you." Like I don't think he had too much of a personal attachment. He's just like a trickster.
But why did he get blown up by Stonehenge? Was Stonehenge angry at him?
I guess so.
It was just like, brah, all your evil robots were destroyed. You fool! You're getting the factory destroyed. Die!
Stonehenge is wicked key.
I'm down.
Yeah, Michael was saying watch the one where Jamie becomes evil at the end of the
Oh, your audio's like really messed up.
Me?
Yeah, very staticky, very low. Like I can hear you, but it's like very yeah.
Does that sound any better?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Was this one Halloween 4, 5?
Yeah, that's Halloween 4.
No laughing.
Yeah.
Halloween.
No
Halloween.
smiles for you.
Yeah, Carl with a C will not want to do Halloween 4. I'm down, but Carl with a C would definitely not be down.
I would be down, but yeah, the whole thing. I would trash on the movie the whole time.
Well, that's part of what makes it fun.
Like any Halloween 4 fans, you better run and hide because I'm gonna
No.
shit all over that movie.
No.
I can take it. I can take it.
I am gonna point out that movie for being the piece of shit that it is, because all it is literally.
999.
Hey, I'm the German one here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm German. Don't speak it though, but my bloodline is from there.
I'm from everywhere.
Everywhere, all at once. But yes,
Or just skip
Halloween.
and watch the end on YouTube.
Well, the movie is free on YouTube.
Halloween. Hey, you want to know what my favorite part of Halloween 4 is? The
end.
credits.
How did I not see that coming?
There was that one comment earlier talking about, oh, Friday the 13th movies were just being made for money. Well, at least they were to continue the character of Jason Voorhees and keep, go from there. When Halloween 4 was literally made because people were mad that Halloween 3, which, let me add, Halloween 3 is excellent. I love that movie.
It's a
And
good
I
movie.
wish we would have got more of the anthology. But no, a bunch of baby fans had to whine for Michael Myers, even though the man was dead. He died in Halloween 2.
He died of high cholesterol.
Yeah, totally. All that fire, filled his cholesterol.
Well,
was
that's what
already
the
dead.
fire. It was all that body
Michael's-
jelly.
Michael's story was ended. So, Yeah, it was basically just made because a bunch of people whined, so they were like, "Bring back the Myers," and they
I
did,
think somebody
and it
told
was
us that
shitty.
it's their favorite movie.
Yeah, Halloween 4 is fun. I like it.
Well, Slipknot.
It's
Hey,
my
you be
favorite of the
nice. You be
sequels.
nice.
Let me tell you something. Slipknot. Whoever said that, they were wrong. They were wrong. Because Halloween 4 is awful. I mean,
Which
5
was
and
really
6 is.
surprising to me.
I mean, look at the mask. Just the mask. Oh, like, oh.
See, I would be more thrown off if somebody said Curse of Michael Myers was their favorite.
That is the worst. I mean, they literally had Michael rape someone, which was Jamie. Was that someone? And have a baby.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
literally
well
an incest baby.
that was not the original cut. That was the producer's cut. So if they like the original cut, that never happened.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's only producer's cut.
I've only seen it one time.
Well,
And
then I
never again.
saw the clean version.
Producer's cut actually feels more like a Halloween movie than the original cut of that movie, and is kind of better in a way, which is really weird.
I don't care. I'm not watching any Halloween. Like, you think my hatred of Halloween, like the reason I put most of my hatred towards 4 is because 4 is what it's because 3 was so good, and then they gave us 4, and that's why I hate 4 so much.
Oh, well, you gotta blame 2 for that. If 2 didn't cement Michael Myers,
No,
then
I will
we might have been
not.
able to.
You shut up. You shut up. You don't you blame that perfect Halloween 2 for the shitness of 4. 4 is an ass of a movie.
It's
The
so
only
bad
part of
Cara's
it-
inventing words.
The only part of that damn movie that was tolerable was Jamie, and she's a child. When a child is the best actor you've got, there's something wrong with your movie.
Wait, you're saying that Jamie's better than Loomis?
Yes, in that
No,
movie.
no.
No, she was annoying in that movie. There's no way she was better.
Like Rachel and Loomis and a couple of the other characters, way better. I do like Jamie though. I have no
Oh
problem
wait,
with
no,
Jamie.
I was
though.
thinking of 6. Okay, I was thinking of 6 Loomis. No, Jamie's
No,
not better
Halloween's
than
Hal, you've been outvoted.
Loomis. Because Loomis in part 6 is my least favorite Loomis. Well, besides the
He's
Rob Zombie.
okay, but yeah, he's not the. He could have been written better, but yeah.
I was thinking of 6 Loomis. I was thinking of the one that just stands around there and doesn't do much. I was thinking of
I
that.
don't really like the original Halloween 6 anyways. The producer's cut's a little better, but still not great.
Huh. I love Loomis' reactions.
And then him
to
getting the
as
thorn
much
tattoo
as-
at the end, that was...
I shot him. You don't know what death is.
Yeah.
Dr. Loomis is the bomb.
Yes, I was confusing Loomis' performances. Okay, in 4,
You're good.
5,
You're good.
he's better than Jamie. But in 6, if we were comparing Halloween 4 Jamie to Halloween 6 Loomis, it would be Jamie. Because at
I'd
least
still
Jamie
have to put over Loomis, but I get what you're saying. He wasn't his best.
he didn't even hunt Michael in that movie barely. Literally at the end when they're all being chased, he doesn't really like chase. It's fucking Ant-Man doing it.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, he beats him with the fucking pipe.
Oh, the press Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I was about to say. I almost said Paul Walker. No, it is Paul Rudd. Does the name Loomis have any hidden meaning?
Yes,
Wow.
it's from Psycho.
Yeah.
At least I think.
Yeah, the boyfriend from Psycho.
No, I didn't know that. Billy Loomis. That's also a reference to Psycho.
Yeah.
I hope the Halloween ends is the real end. Yeah, I was saying that franchise is older than I am, and it's still going on.
They're
Oh,
gonna do
it's
a reboot.
it's definitely the end of at least that timeline, Michael
Yes,
Myers.
Jamie Lee Curtis
yeah.
is getting too old. It's the same thing as bringing Robert Englund back for another Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Stop.
They'll do another timeline, bring in some new people or whatever.
I think we do need new people, but I think she's the person that's played in a horror film franchise the most.
Yeah.
Well, with Nightmare, see, what I think is funny about Nightmare on Elm Street is that you can't actually do the bringing back original characters because they're all dead.
I thought it was connected to Illumination. I don't know.
Nancy died in the third movie.
Yeah. No, but she came back in the seventh one.
That was, you're talking about New Nightmare?
Yeah.
That wasn't Nancy. That was the real actress.
Heather Langenkamp.
Yeah, it was
She did
weird.
have to play Nancy one last time in order to get her son back. So technically, that was Nancy.
It's not in the original timeline. Whatever. It's its own thing. Okay, so now
No, Heather Langenkamp still had to play Nancy within that meta world or that metaverse. So no, it still can't.
Oh, Connor, you're low again.
How about there?
That's a little better.
I'm low, Trinity? What?
No,
Heather.
you know who I'm talking to.
Oh, I know, but I like talking with you, Trinity.
No, Car with a K is
You're
low.
messing with me? I don't see anybody else in this chat. You must be messing with me.
Oh, I heard that. That was dope.
Heather Langenkamp is probably my favorite.
Trinity, look into the Freddy. Look into its pizza face.
Pizza face. Where's the pepperonis?
Right there. That's one.
I ordered anchovies. I don't want pepperoni. I've never tried anchovy pizza. I have no idea if it's good or not.
It's like on
much about it.
It's
like on SpongeBob, where they're like anchovies.
Yeah, because I've tried the pineapple pizza and it's gross. I hated that. I even picked off the pineapples and it was still ruined.
I'm gonna take a line from Child's Play to explain pineapple pizza.
Oh, he
You're
was
an
saying
abomination against nature.
You should wear Freddy's fedora.
I don't have it. They were sold out.
Peace out. I'm on Instagram and Facebook on my own same name. Alrighty. Good night,
Stay prostitute.
Mr. Michael Windsor. Wiser. I changed your name.
Stay heated, because it's Halloween.
Alrighty.
This has been a good stream. I enjoyed the film. Trenchy, did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I had fun. This one and I would say Mouth of Madness were probably my favorite watch-alongs so far.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, Mouth of Madness is dope.
Pineapple pizza. That's an abomination. No.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Abomination, 100%.
Hey, at least I can say I tried it. I just couldn't do it.
They
Which
need
is
to
why
I think it's good.
Which is why I'm afraid to order anchovies, because if I don't like it, it'll be just as bad as picking off the fish and forcing myself to eat it the same way I did with pineapple pizza.
You know what they need to do? They need to make Pineapple Pizza the horror movie.
You know what? How about pineapple anchovy pizza?
Yes.
Also, they need okay, everyone in chat, everyone here. There needs to be a horror movie called Attack of the Killer Goats from Outer Space. It's basically goats that can shoot lasers from their eyes, and they go to a school where there's a big party, and they kill everyone with lasers.
Wait, and they also fart killer smoke.
Yes.
100%.
And then if the goat turns around fast enough, he can light his gas fart, and then he's got a blowtorch butt.
Yes.
That's how they fly. They use their farts to fly. That's how they're able to shoot up into the sky.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson likes pineapple pizza. It's not even actual Hawaiian pizza. That's a Samoan abomination.
I
Does he
kind of
like
like it.
real Hawaiian pizza? I don't think so. You just said he likes pineapple. Abomination. We have to get the She-Hulk on that.
We can get She-Hulk to come and she can twerk and it will destroy all the pineapple pizza.
No, I want to see her like twerk on his head and like explode his brains.
Well, no, the wave is what kills them. The wave of the booty chicks hit.
No, I want to see full-on booty clapping.
That's what happens when the butt cheeks slap together. It causes a wave that destroys everything.
No seismic butts.
It's just like when the Trenchy, you know how the Hulk, when he claps his hands, it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she'd kind of have to reach in back of her, pull them apart, and then let go, and then it does the thing. Unless her butt's so muscular, she can do it on command.
Yes, that's it. That's 100% a hit.
She-Hulk apple bottom. She a fatty girl. That's hilarious. That is too funny. Or She-Hulk versus China as the She-Hulk.
Yes.
Now that would be I would put my money on that. Who would win?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe China.
Yeah, I would have to go China.
on what? I missed what was said. I missed
China
it.
as the She-Hulk fighting the CG She-Hulk.
So like China, the country? What?
China the wrestler as the She-Hulk fighting the She-Hulk from the TV series.
And she would have DX backing her up. It's China, man.
Well, the true question is who can twerk and cause a tsunami?
Hey, have you seen China's butt cheeks? I've seen her moon. That girl's got butt.
Well, then she better use that power to destroy the CGI She-Hulk.
Everything. I'm so impressed I can't talk anymore. I think she can destroy a non-existent She-Hulk. I put my money on China.
Yeah, China was dope.
I don't watch the WWE anymore.
I don't either. I did for a little bit. I'm over it.
I watched it in the early 2000s, and I watched Undertaker because I liked him.
Ah, classic.
Then I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, hopefully next time I can come back to some Halloween 3 action.
That could work like a post-wean party.
Trinity, are you up for some Halloween 3?
If I can make it, yeah. I'm
Uh,
down for whatever.
If I can find it. I'd have to find it online. I still haven't found my TV cable.
Yeah, like, whatever you want to do, Carl with a K, you know, your stream. But yeah, I'm down, like, if I can make it, I'm down for whatever movie as long as I have access.
Well, I mean, same here. As long as I can find it, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, usually I'll pick something at random if I can't find it.
Yeah.
But I usually drop that in the chat, like, hey, I can't find it. Thinking about doing this movie, or I'm doing this movie instead. The Fiends chat.
We at the 3-hour mark. I think this makes this the longest stream we've had. Because usually.
We're usually on for 3 hours. That's about average for us.
Oh, I thought it was 2 hours.
We've been hitting 3 lately.
Oh. And this is the standard.
Yeah,
Right,
so
Trinity?
I guess that's a good enough sign-off time.
Yeah.
Keep it standard.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thanks to everybody in the chat for stopping by. It's always fun hanging out and sharing laughs. We appreciate you. Gaga goo. This is awesome. It looks like
Hello.
Jason Voorhees is holding a wiener.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe that's edited to look that way.
I don't know. A different kind of booty action.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
see
I
y'all.
have Jason too. I have Jason
Step cross, dude.
and Michael.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. See you in the next stream, and we will talk to you later.
Bye.
Step cross, dude.